Releasing tomorrow, June 1st, North American time, we have the Academy Champions set with over 500 million possible style combinations. Epic Games, thank you for the early access. Let's get sweaty. Let's introduce all 10 outfits, starting with the Ace Academic, the Culture Club Commander, the Midterm Maverick, the Prefect Patroller, Rebel Rival, Sporty Skirmisher, Striker Senpai, Studious Scout, Varsity Vanguard, and lastly, Victory Valedictorian. All male outfits have the same options for clothing styles, to include the upper with the formal blazer, the casual blazer, and the jacket style. I'm going to put it back on casual. For the lower, we have slacks, which I'm currently wearing, shorts, or athletic pants. I'm going to put it back on slacks here. For shoes, we have loafers, formal shoes, or sneakers, which I'm currently wearing. We can have an upper emblem on the chest area right here. You can see this is the Sakura Star Academy or the Honor Bound Academy. I am going to have no emblem for my style. And this is the part that's super, super important. Groundbreaking, never been done. We have shading at its styles. This is the cell shaded style. Some of you guys like this. I'm not a fan personally. That's just me. This is the outlined gradient, kind of somewhere in the middle of cell shaded and non-cell shaded. And if you don't want anything cell shaded on the outfit, the gradient style. Everything looks smooth here. On the outline of the outfit, it looks really, really clean like this, in my opinion. So that is super huge, super groundbreaking. So you have hair color options to include your eyes as well. The first one being your primary color with your hair. I'm going to change this to a green so you can see what it changes. Go back to a red. Secondary would be this highlight color. I'm going to change this to green. Now you know. We're going to go back to this mustard. And the third one would be your eye color. We're going to change this to like a yellow gold, red, white, black. I'm going dark brown personally. That's just me. So that's pretty cool for the hair. For the upper, we have 3 options as well. Change this to this pinkish purple. Go back to black. The second one would be your tie color. It is my understanding. Go back to mustard here. And then the third one would be the actual shirt under your blazer, which we changed it here, going back to a red. So that's pretty cool for the upper. The lower would be your main pants color here. Drastically change it there to a pinkish purple. Second color would be the accents here, which I'm going to change it back to a mustard, which I currently have. And then the third one would be this very bottom design here on the pants. I'm going to change it here. That's what that does. We'll change that back to a red. And lastly, the shoes here. So we're going to change this. See what the shoes change down here. Go back to a mustard. Second color would be the soles of the shoe. Change that here. Go back to white because I think it looks pretty cool white. They almost look like Vans in my opinion. And then the third option would be your socks here. So if we change this here, you see the socks change colors as well. Change that back to white. This is the 8-bit Champions back bling. You can have reactivity on or off. You have the same cell shaded options as we do for the outfit. It's really hard to tell on the back bling when they change, but they definitely do. It is very subtle. This is the cell shaded option. You can see like the highlights here. It's not like a smooth gradient within the shadows. The middle one is a little smoother here on the transition. And then the third is smooth all the way around here with the transition of shadows and glares from the light. You can change the inner character here. They're calling Chibi, I believe. Chibi. To any character that actually has its own skin within this set. So I think that's a pretty cool little thing there you can do. I currently have the one that I'm using because I think it looks pretty cool. This is the one I currently have. Now you can also change the colors of the back bling here. Main color being red. We're going to change it to this pink so you see what it goes to. Change that back. We currently have orange/mustard here for our secondary button color. Or they call it the tabs color, my apologies. And then the screen color, which changes this right here. Now, what's interesting about the back bling is it is reactive. You can turn it on or off if you would like. In terms of reactivity, the first icon would be consumables, which actually grant you HP and or health. The second icon, which looks like an intercom, is every time you get any illumination, that goes off. third icon is a music note. When you do an emote, it will actually become reactive. And the last icon is every time you open a chest, it will actually be reactive to that as well. You can also customize the chibi with the primary hair color, change that to a green, and we're back to red. The secondary hair color, change it to a green, go back to a mustard. The third body primary color, change that to a pinkish purple, that is the undershirt, going back to mustard. And then lastly, the body secondary color, which is black, changing it to a pink, and we're going back to black. So there's a lot you can do with customization on your chibi as well. The harvesting tools, the Scholar Slashers have edit styles as well. You guessed it, the first color being your primary, change this to a pink, which looks okay. I'm gonna go back to mustard personally. And then the secondary color is actually the impact color. So if I change this to a red here, swing the tool, you can see the impact. If I change this to now this pinkish color, changes the streak and the impact color as well. We're gonna go back to red. You can also do the cell shading on here as well. Yes, you guessed it. This is the cell shaded outlined gradient style. And lastly, the gradient style. And lastly, the weapon wrap is called Banner Bearer, and it corresponds with your banner icon color. So if we change it to blue here, I just had it as yellow. You can see now it changes those accents to your banner color. And here's the wrap on the Show Your Style cosmetics with that yellow banner color once again. And here it is on the machine learning set with yellow accent colors with the hair as well. For this gameplay, I chose to create, I guess, something similar to my state flag in terms of the red and yellow accents. There's no black on my state flag, but I did want to do red and yellow. I guess I'm a sucker and kind of boring for just having all black. But I do like the accents. I love the slacks, the shoes, or I think they call them sneakers, etc. It looks pretty good here. What I do want to do is compare a cell shaded style on a non-cell shaded skin, etc., and kind of see what that looks like within the locker. That would be a really fun comparison as well. I'm pretty sure aiming down sights with each character is not going to be bad. The back bling isn't super bulky either, so keep that in mind at night as well here. The back bling is not super vibrant unless it becomes reactive. Then, since that white primary is there, like you saw, it will become a lot more brighter white. So it's cool. Equip and equip. Keep in mind, I do have a red for my second primary on the tool here. Yeah, sounds pretty cool. The impact is very 8-bit. Very 8-bit impact. I'm okay with it. I'm definitely okay with that. I thought it would be fun to compare the cell shaded turned all the way on now for the outfit as well here, in case you were curious, George, what it looks like. It doesn't seem like a huge difference right now, unless they're like side by side, but it's definitely huge for Fortnite to bring us something like this. I think it's very cool. As for the female outfit, starting with the uniform top for the upper, the vest and jacket style, and lastly the cuffed blazer. I'm going to go back to the first one here. For the lower, we have skirt, shorts, long skirt. I'm going to put it back on the skirt here. For the shoes, we have doll shoes, which are kind of gross. We have flats, which are pretty cool. And then we have boots. I'm into it. Pretty cool. Emblem as well on this current model is right here in the center, which is cool. We can actually turn it off as well if you don't want that there. And then once again, we have cell shaded items, outlined gradient, and gradient. So no cell shade at all, which looks good. Looks good. It's very cool. I love that we have those options. For the hair color here, it's more of like a two-tone for her, left and right of her head. We'll change this to green, change this to black, and then we'll go back to none to make it default. Eye color as well, just like for the male outfits, we can change this to red, blue, black, white, etc. For the upper styles, change this to a pinkish purple, go back to black, change this to a red to see what it changes here on the outfit. Should be like this little scarf looking thing, which is okay. Change this to a white, and then the third color would be this upper area for her. I know this is kind of a lot, guys. I'm trying to show you like all the possibilities. For the lower, change the skirt to black, change it to a white, Secondary color would be the leggings and or oh my god, I know like one of the styles looks like she has like some long socks here, and the second style here for the shorts, so that's what that second one is going to change here. I lied. Here, second color would change like these socks here, and then the third I believe is the design within the leggings slash socks here, so we can change that as well, whatever color we would like. And then we have the shoes here, changing the colors here. Main boot color, obviously, change that to black. Secondary color would be the soles, I'm assuming, soles of the boots. Yep. And the third color should be this little option here with the decals on the sides of the boots, which is great. A lot of customization as well with the female outfits. So this gameplay is going to be of the Studious Scout. I did somewhat match the back bling to her current colors for the default style. I did a yellow and blue impact here, and then the actual banner color is red to go with the red accents of this default style. I was curious about the physics here. Oh, the physics are so good. They are so good on this like long skirt style. I'm really glad that they look this good. I was a little worried that they was going to look too like, I don't know, super stiff, but it looks really good here. Really, really cool. Yes, the one-shot umbrella, very, very boring, I know. Wow. ADS is fine like we assumed it would be. Oh yeah, there's so many possibilities, guys. Now this is the cell shaded turned on for her. Cell shaded turned on. Cell shaded turned off. Love it. I love that we have that option now. Really, really excited about that. Very, very cool. So I created a back bling style for Stage Slayer here with pink and green. We put the pink in the hair as well. This is the gradient style, outlined gradient, and cell shaded. Now you can see like it's not a night and day difference with the back bling styles, but the outfit styles for cell shading, night and day difference, 100%. Now I did one for Triggerfish with like a military green, tan, etc. So I think there's a lot of possibilities here, except I will say that the colors within the edit styles here are not as vibrant as maybe they could have been. Like I can't get this orange to go with the orange that, you know, Fish Sticks has, but I still think it's a really cool idea for a customizable back bling. Here's a little Naruto combo here with the back bling. This is the gradient, outlined gradient, and cell shaded. So like I said, man, there's a lot you can do here. It's really fun. So let's just say for science, the Prefect Patroller with the Claptrap back bling. This is the cell shaded turned on all the way. So we're like, okay, yeah, cool. Outlined gradient looks a little better here, and then gradient looks a little bit better. Compared to cell shaded here, it doesn't look as out of place as it does with the gradient style here, which is cool. Doesn't look perfect, but it's not as cartoony looking for sure. Once again, this set releases tomorrow, June 1st in the item shop at normal reset time, North American time. Keep that in mind. Epic Games, thank you for the early access. One-shot gun game Apocalypse is out to play. It's really addicting. Give it a try. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you nerds on the live stream. PIZO. See ya.